On today's episode, the boys talk about the Gateway Clipper. We talk about some of the fun events that you could do on there, some of the sightseeing tours, and everything else. Have you been on the Gateway Clipper? Let's discuss. Real talk from real Yinzers. Here we go. Boys in the Burgh, hosted by Chris, JJ, and Andrew Speranza. Welcome to Boys in the Burgh, the podcast all about Pittsburgh. I am one of your co-hosts, Chris Speranza, and I have two more men who have the last name of Speranza, so I won't even waste their last name in saying it out loud. We have JJ with us.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the show.
Acting like a radio DJ. And we have Andy with us.
Hello, boys. How we doing?
Oh, I'm doing fantastic. How was everyone's, what was this holiday? 4th of July. How was everyone's 4th of July?
It was good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
Sweet.
I went to a barbecue down here at Myrtle's Inlet, and it was a really good time.
I keep forgetting you're in North Carolina now. I was waiting for you to be like, yeah, I went to Pittsburgh, and I was just like, whoa, no, he's in North Carolina.
Yeah, now everything down here is flat. So we were driving back from Myrtle's Inlet, and as you were driving, all you saw was fireworks all around you. It was like, oh, I guess we don't have to go to any shows because the whole entire sky is our show.
That's pretty cool.
That is cool. That's one of the things I miss about Indiana is the flat land. But, we're talking about Pittsburgh. That's why we're called Boys in the Burgh, JJ, not Boys in the Carolinas.
Oh, but you were talking about Carmel when you were in Indiana.
Well, before we continue about the rest of our 4th of July weekend, it was a good time. It was a good time, but not as much of a good time as going on our episode topic today, which is known as the very classic Gateway Clipper.
Come sail away, come sail away.
So we're going to talk about the Gateway Clipper today. However, I will say this out loud. I just want to get this out of the way. Boys, I made my reintroduction to Rise Wrestling as Lewis the Nerd in the Rise Rumble.
Yay! Lewis is back.
Nice.
Lewis has returned to Rise Wrestling, and pretty soon enough, we're gonna have an episode where we collaborate with C Pop, which is the podcast that my wrestling trainer has, where he talks about pop culture. So it's gonna be a fun time in the future. We're gonna do that as soon as JJ gets his microphone fixed. So that's what I did. Did any of you boys debut at a wrestling show again?
No, Andy and I aren't that cool.
We're
too
not
busy
worthy
having
enough.
regular lives.
But it felt good to be back in the ring. As they say in the biz, I got a good pop. I was happy with the pop. So
Nobody cares, Sean.
and that's why I do this podcast, because you guys keep me grounded and say, "Oh, you're popular in Uniontown."
We all got to get our fame somewhere.
That's right. So let's go ahead. Let's start talking about the Gateway Clipper. We are 3 minutes in. We're gonna get a lot of mileage out of this. So first of all, let's start from the beginning. JJ, go ahead. Tell us a little bit more about what is the Gateway Clipper.
Well, the Gateway Clipper is a fleet of ships in Pittsburgh that is used for commercial and passenger travel. They have dance parties. They have travel from the south side of Pittsburgh to the North Shore for pirate games. They have 6 different ships. Can you guys guess what the smallest one is?
Oh, we were just talking about this because we know there's names. I tried researching the names and I couldn't find them. I know there's Queen, there's Duchess. Is King one of them?
No, boats are typically named after female names.
Belle?
Oh,
No.
I feel like from Ted, where it's just like Rachel, Annie, like Mark Wahlberg names all those girls.
How about
I gotta
okay?
watch
Okay.
that again.
Is
The
Duchess the
biggest ship?
smallest one?
No, Countess.
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 That one is the open air riverboat, so it has no roof.
That's right. I forgot about the different sized ones.
Yep. And then the second largest is Duchess. Do you guys want to know what its nickname is?
The Dutch oven.
Andy?
I don't have a guess, but I do want to know what the nickname is.
You're going to shit right in your pants when I tell you this. It was built in 1965 and now mostly carries the name the Good Ship Lollipop.
Ah.
Didn't shit my pants. Oh my god.
Yeah, man. How you guys knew that? You just didn't know that.
That's because we lost our childhood in our way now. We're adults now. We have to pay bills, and we don't see that anymore.
Oh, good old 2019. And then there's Three Rivers Queen. Three Rivers Queen. So all these ships were built like years and years ago, but the oldest ship is the Good Ship Lollipop. Three Rivers Queen. There's Princess, Empress, and Majestic is the biggest.
Those are real pretty names. I'm not gonna lie.
Right?
Those are real pretty names right there.
Andy, you'll know this because Chris is afraid of big boats, or Carissa is. I'm not sure which one is. Whenever you take a cruise, aren't those the same exact names as the floors, like the Empress, Majestic? Like those are all like the names of each floor of the cruise ship.
I don't know if it's the same, if it's the name like as the floors, but I know that the cruise ships themselves will also have names.
Well,
Kinda like
Andy
how the boats
Andy was
themselves
on a Disney cruise, so it was called like Mickey and Ariel and Flounder. And
We
Yeah,
have
the one we went on was called the Disney Wonder, I think it was called. And then I don't know the other one.
did you wander into the wrong direction? Just like
we at work we have flounder. For some reason, people down here eat fried flounder. And every time I go to pick up flounder to put it in the fryer, I look at my friends and go, "Oh, Ariel, no!"
he was an annoying character. He was Flounder was very annoying.
He was rather bitchy.
Anywho, you know what isn't a bitch? The parking.
Ah, yes.
It's true. Parking's very easy down there.
You know how I am with parking and how good I am at describing it.
Go ahead and describe it for us. Like, what do you mean?
Okay, so parking. So basically, you go down to Station Square, which is a future episode, Station Square. You go down there and you drive past like the Sheraton and everything, and I think they have like a big open lot. I think it's like still like $5 or something like that.
I think so. Yeah.
But it's kind of next to like Highmark Stadium where the Pittsburgh Riverhounds play, which I guess is another episode. I've never been to a Riverhounds game, but
You gotta go.
You know who has been to a Riverhounds game and has his own like cheering section for them?
Andy?
No, not Andy.
Oh no. I can't get into soccer.
A former guest of the show, Jordan Stiles, has a huge like soccer gathering down there.
Very nice.
Also, Jordan, because I finally returned to wrestling and it was the Rise Rumble, all the wrestlers were there, which means Jordan has finally received his free Sheets shirt and Sheets hat.
Oh, finally.
There you go.
It took a year. It took a very long time to get it to him, but our paths didn't cross until then. But back to the parking, yeah. Next to Highmark Stadium, maybe like $5 or $10, and then very convenient for Steeler games to pay that price for parking and then pay. I don't know. Did you do research on pricing?
I did not. I think it was like $20 a person to sail over and sail back for two-way trip.
Well, Jesus Christ, I might as well just park at the North Shore then.
It might be cheaper. It might definitely be cheaper than that.
But it's a good date. You know what I mean? It's a good date thing to do.
Oh, round trip's $12.
Oh,
Oh, that's
Jesus.
not bad at all.
Jesus criminy. Of course. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that any day.
He said, "Jesus criminy." Oh my.
No, I've been saying that a lot lately. I try to not use my Lord
Oh,
Savior vein.
good old
Wow.
Pittsburgh. Are you guys ready for
Wow.
the concerts that the boats will take you to in Pittsburgh this summer?
Hold on, Andy's still
JJ, I'm still not over Lord name Vane.
or Lord's name in vain. There we
There
go.
you go. There you
I
go.
put
He
it
had the
all
right spirit.
together.
Forgot a couple adverbs there, but hey, whatever. We got it at the end.
The concerts, JJ. Any Christian concerts?
No vain lord here, sir. There's Billy Joel that the boat will take you to on August 11th. There's Motley
I'm going to that.
Crue and Def Leppard with Poison and Joan Jett August 12th.
Are
And
those games
Metallica.
that are they at PNC Park?
They are
I know Billy
all
Joel
at
is.
PNC Park.
Wow. And I know this is off topic as usual, but I do not watch Stranger Things. And that why is Master of Puppets played in Stranger Things?
You got to watch it.
I know I gotta watch it,
You
and
just got to watch
because
it.
TikTok's obsessed with Stranger Things, all I hear is like, "If I could make a deal with God."
TikTok, I know you're watching us Chinese people. Okay, so what else you guys want to talk about?
Oh man!
Oh wow.
So yes, those concerts, and you can hear Master of Puppets, and okay, does that guy die in the end? Like, does he die in the end? Because
Ooh,
I
I can
watched.
tell you this, but I'm not gonna.
No, God damn it. I don't know. I haven't watched Stranger Things. I just live vicariously through the internet and keeping up with it that way.
Yeah, I still have to get into it as well.
Mm-hmm.
Have you guys
Okay.
watched the first season?
No.
Oh dear God.
And I know it's crazy to say because I know so many people that are just like, don't spoil the last season of Stranger Things, and it's like I haven't even watched the first episode.
Luckily, in the wintertime in Pittsburgh, you guys will have nothing to do. So, well, Andy might. Chris, you'll have nothing to do. Just watch the Stranger Things.
Snowboarding every other day.
Andy is the most physically active man I know. This dude should have a 15 pack because he is literally outside all the time.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Yes.
Nah. Okay, Gateway Clipper. back onto it. Hey, I changed the topic. I could change it back.
Is it like a basketball team? I'm just kidding. It's our wonderful cruise ship area.
Okay, so talk about other events that we could do on the Gateway Clipper, because I know I wrote down a couple of notes. Like, first of all, you got the name of the boats. The sightseeing tour, which is probably one of the most popular things.
Yep, we did that last year.
And how was that, and how much did it cost?
Oh, okay. Did you ever do one before?
I have, yeah. I think it might have been. This might sound crazy, but maybe $50 a person.
It was $25 a person. So
Okay.
it's like $50 if you're paying for two. And then once you get on the ship, you can get drinks, which are typically like, $6 beers and, so on.
$6 bottles of beer, can I mention?
And maybe like what's a 5-ounce glass of wine for $6?
Yeah, but you know what? It's like going to Disney World. It's about the experience. You're gonna pay $4 for a bottle of water because you're in the park, and you got to pay for the park to keep running. And like, it's same thing with those in the boats. Like, you gotta pay $6 for the beer to keep the boats running and everything.
I mean, I had a really good time. It was cool going under the bridges and seeing like the history of the buildings. Like, did you like it?
I remember there was like a thing that they showed where one of the bridges that were like torn down, like something like that.
Yeah, and they had like the pillars of where it used to be.
Mm-hmm. I don't know why they don't get rid of those pillars.
Because it's Pittsburgh and it's probably historical, and they want to keep them.
That's right. It's Pittsburgh and Kenny Pickett. That's the only thing I have to say.
And AccuSure Stadium.
Oh shit!
Oh, Andy, why would you do that?
Oh, I forgot about.
AccuSure ketchup.
Okay, I know I don't act like the biggest Steelers fan sometimes, because I think we should have signed Le'Veon Bell and Antonio Brown. I don't care what anyone says. But Acrisure Stadium is, yeah, that's not great. Like, it, it needed to be something Pittsburghese, and it is a broker firm from like Grand Rapids, Michigan now, and that's what it is.
Somebody said it should have been Donnie Iris Stadium.
I also heard of calling it Kennywood Park. I also heard it should be called Turner Iced Tea Stadium.
I did hear that one. Turner Stadium, I think.
That's hilarious.
And I don't know, what would you boys name it?
Heinz Field.
Steelers Arena.
I don't know, man. I've only known Heinz Field. It's now become the new Star Lake Stadium, because you know how that's had like 15 different names, but we still call it Star Lake.
Yeah.
Did you guys see the one meme where it's like, good luck trying to get people to call it AccuSure Stadium because the concert venue changed names like 5 different times and everyone still called it by the first name to the point where they had to they had to change it back to the original name.
Yeah,
that's gonna be interesting.
It's crazy. We should call it the Gateway Clipper Stadium.
Ooh, you know what? You guys keep talking. I forgot I have one more piece of trivia for you.
Oh, there's trivia. Oh, that's awesome. Andy, what do you think about? Have you done the sightseeing tour?
You know what? I think I did. I think I did. I went. Is that when it goes up and down all 3 rivers?
Yes.
I did do that with a girl I dated at the time. We went on one of those site touring, things, and it was pretty interesting. I learned a very interesting fact while taking that. Did you guys know what Mount Washington was called before it was called Mount Washington?
Heinz Field.
No, Chris, it's AccuSure Hill.
AccuSure Hill.
It was called Coal Hill for all the coal that was on the mountain there.
So all the hills surrounding Pittsburgh, they're all coal.
Pretty much. At least Mount Washington for sure.
Wow. JJ, can you verify this?
I cannot. I just know you guys should look up the town Duck Hollow in Pittsburgh. That's all I got.
Okay. Do you plan to elaborate on that? What?
Nope.
Duck Hollow?
Yep. Look up Duck Hollow. It is really weird, and it's in Pittsburgh, and you can go there, but there's one road in and one road out.
That's like I want us to go. Well, Andy and I have to do it, not JJ. But Andy and I, we're probably going to visit Randyland. If you've ever heard of that.
What's Randyland?
Randyland is like this guy named Randy, obviously, and he has like this house, and he just does a crap ton of art around it, and you can just go in for free and just check it out.
Oh,
this
sweet.
Duck Hollow thing seems like a very small town. I'm sorry, I just looked it up right now.
I know there's like 15 houses. They're all abandoned except for like 2. But it's in the coal mining. It was a coal mining town, and it closed down when the coal mines closed down, and everyone moved out except for 2 people.
Oh, speaking of that, we visit a friend's house for her birthday, and she lives in Dormont, around the other side of the Liberty Tunnel. And her house in the basement has a shower in the middle of the room because of the people that like worked in like the steel mills and everything.
Yeah, the Pittsburgh shower.
Wow.
Yeah, Pittsburgh is so strange.
Yes, it is.
Definitely.
It really is. I wish I could just move to North Carolina instead.
Yeah, I wish I could move to North Carolinian.
Do we have a show for you?
I wish Baker Mayfield was my quarterback.
Oh, you could be so lucky.
Well, what are they going to do with all those commercials now where they're just like, this is my house?
I guess he tweeted at Progressive and said, "Hey, Progressive, I'm ready for your endorsement," and they blocked him. It's brilliant.
Oh my
Wait, Baker
god.
Mayfield did this?
Yeah, he tweeted at Progressive and was like, "Hey, I'll be wearing blue now. Hey, Progressive," and they blocked him. They didn't even respond. They just blocked him.
They said red, 12:23 p.m.
Oh my god. Left on red. Ugh. Do you guys remember the murals whenever you walk down to the Gateway Stadium, Gateway Clipper like fleet where they park at? Go ahead, Chris.
No, I got really excited because I make notes every single time, and you guys just kind of go on the flying by the seat of your pants every single week, and me, I like make my notes every single time, and that's one of the things, one of the most like memorable things is going down through that tunnel and going onto the dock, and I think I went into the first aid center one time there.
You are prone for getting like lost in places, so I'm sure you did.
Oh, it's just because I go to a new place and I'm like, I want to explore every nook and cranny, and I just go everywhere that I want to go. Like I'll go into the bathrooms there. Uh, how about like the people that force you to take a photograph before and after you get off the boat to buy their
Yes.
$75
Yeah.
photo?
I forgot all about that.
Do you guys remember there's a little tiny bridge you go over to get from like, the land to the dock, and on that
Hmm.
little tiny bridge you can feed the carp?
Whoa, they have carps. That's right.
There's like
Yeah,
a
that's right.
ton,
Right under the
like
little
a
bridge.
metric shit ton of carp just like feed us.
I think I'm gonna put peanut butter on my toes and just like dip it in there.
Okay.
Or peanut butter on something else.
Y'all need Jesus.
I need the vein of oh no.
Oh,
All right. All right.
What
oh my.
I wasn't going there.
On the off topic, have you guys ever been to Lionsville Spillway?
We're talking about the Gateway Clipper. Why are these
I know, I'm
towns
thinking
just
about
coming
carp.
up?
Just carp. That's what it reminds me of whenever you go on the Gateway Clipper, like the Lionsville Spillway, where you go to throw bread at the carp.
Like Napoleon Dynamite when he throws like food at Tina the llama.
Just like that, exactly.
Chris, do your llama impression. Nick's not listening to this. He won't hear
For
it.
you Pittsburghers out there, you as a child went to Lionsville Spillway and threw bread at those freaking carp. So you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I threw bread at llamas just like, eat you fat lord, and it was just like, huh, why are you doing this to me?
Nick never listens to this. You don't know what we're talking about.
Is the Gateway Clipper open all year?
I think it is.
I believe that they are because Chris, when we worked for the radio station, there was an event in like January, February that was on the Gateway Clipper.
What was the event?
And it was like have you guys heard of that? It's called like Second Chance Prom or whatever. I guess it's for like a bunch of people that like whether they didn't have a good time at prom in their high school years or anything like that, or if they just wanted to relive it.
Or they thought they were going to stay married to their high school sweetheart, and then they got a divorce, and then they ended up blowing all their money at the Rivers Casino, and now their only chance is with this new person that they just met, so they decided to go on to the Second Chance Prom. Yeah, I think I know what you mean.
Who hurt you? The answer is ignoring Chris's response there.
Please, I'm going to take that out of my head.
They have holiday cruises where you can do like 4th of July and watch the fireworks. They have
that would have been cool.
Light Up Night dinner cruise where you can watch Pittsburgh at Light Up Nights. There's a holiday cruise. There's a Thanksgiving dinner cruise where you can go look at the like changing of the colors of leaves. So year round, they got stuff for everybody.
Wow, impressive. But how was the Second Chance Prom, Andy? Did you have to stay like the whole night or like halfway through the night?
No, we were out in the middle of the river, and I said, I'm going to leave early, so I decided to just jump off and swim to shore.
Oh, naturally.
You said, all right, I'm going to head out. Insert SpongeBob meme.
That out.
Just nonchalantly just walk into the water. You don't dive. You just walk right in.
I'm just walking across the wall, like I'm walking on top of the water. They're just like, Jesus. Did you guys see the TikTok where it's like some guy's pretending to be Jesus and he jumps into a swimming pool and he can't get like into the water because he's landing on top of the water?
No, that's amazing though.
That's like it's not like what you're talking about, but like there's another. We're very religious today. There's another another TikTok where like a girl will
Lord
be like
name vain.
Lord name vein.
The main vein.
There's like a TikTok of like a girl. She'd be like, "Oh, you want me to take off my towel?" And then she like takes it off, but it cuts right to a guy dressed like Jesus. He's like, "Hey, what you watching?"
Yes, I love those. You know you're watching.
Oh Jesus.
Oh,
All right. No, it was good. It was no, I had to stay for the entire event. It was one of those things where it was like you meet at 9.
all right, I'm out. Just
Wait,
walk into
you
the
actually
water.
went on this cruise?
What?
You actually went on a cruise like that?
It was a gateway. It was the Gateway Clipper.
Dude, that's awesome. But it was like, prom again.
Yeah. Yeah, you had like a bunch of, so it was one of our radio stations that we were working for at the time. And you know what? I don't think I had to be in I had to be in like good clothes, like button up and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, there were dresses and suits and everything like that, and like the flowers on the wrists and the on the shirt too and everything. And yeah, it was really cool.
I'd do
really
that.
Cool.
That's fun. I would do that.
Yeah, it was a cool night.
I don't know if you did this, Andy, whenever you were in middle school or high school, but Chris, did you in that Penn Trafford go on like an 8th grade cruise on the Gateway Clipper?
You're taking me back, bro. Not that I could think of. Like maybe there might have been a field trip and we toured Pittsburgh. Maybe that's all I could think of.
We in 8th grade, oh my God, 15, 20 years ago, we took a gateway cruise to the Carnegie Science Center and then cruised back to their port and then drove home. But that was a really big thing for our middle school at that time. I wasn't. Andy, have you like in those grades did anything like that?
No, I don't think I did. That doesn't ring a bell.
Well, I think it's because you lived in North Versailles, Andy, where you're like 20 minutes away from downtown Pittsburgh, and like us out in like Penn Township where we're like 45 minutes away, we're like, this is how the city folk live. Do you see Mount Washington? Did you know that was called Cool Hill? We're just like, oh,
where the people are.
Sing Flounder. Oh, I'm eating you.
But you taste delicious.
Oh jeez. So yeah, we were like Ariel. Pittsburgh was our dingle hopper, I guess.
Jesus.
What?
Who hurt you?
Is that a term of endearment?
Wow, JJ, you're really on the ball tonight.
I'm trying to be.
So other events. What are other ones you could think of that you've been on before?
Katie, she did that for her bachelorette party. She did dinner with the captain.
Her bachelorette party, she had dinner with the captain.
That's what the cruise is called.
Was the captain a stripper?
He was a stork. Where's the baby? Maybe we're gonna make the baby. No.
Why did you say whenever you said with the captain? Why did I get that guy from How I Met Your Mother?
Oh, the guy looks like a murderer.
Captain.
You two have obviously never seen Twin Peaks, and it shows, which is totally fine.
No, so how was her dinner with the stripper?
I guess it went well, seeing as all her friends were there. They're all Christians.
God, this is such a Christian episode.
Oh, okay. So I can't find on the website, but Dinner with the Captain is basically like an elegant dinner where everyone dresses up and the boat is full of people. Just so you guys know, and yeah, you just have a really nice night on the river. It's like 3 or 4 hours long.
Andy's on there. They're just singing Christian music and he's there for like Y108 or something. He goes, "All right, I'm out."
All right, I'm gonna head out.
Head out.
I'm gonna head out.
There's like a backward dive off of the top of the deck.
If I have to hear Casting Crowns one more time,
No, this was at the time where like Stay by like the Kid Leroy was like in its prime. So that's whenever it was just like on repeat the entire night. I was like, all right, I'm done with this.
who's DJing? And it's behind the DJ booth. Like, come on, Andy.
What?
Mhm.
I was gonna make a Jesus joke, but it felt wrong.
God, stop it with Jesus. Got to keep him out of this. Lord Vane name. He's out.
Wow, we got to keep him out of this. Chris is piloting the one-way ticket to hell.
Of this
Yeah,
episode.
Chris, what's wrong with you?
Jesus. No, I did it. Damn it.
No, you did it again.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
I do have another story here. It's okay, so when both of our dads were, like into their like mechanics and stuff like that, when they were, heavily invested into their jobs as mechanics. I don't know if it's called like AASP or something like that. Where they have a meeting where it's like, I don't know, it's just about like cars and like how to, I guess it's like classes to like learn how to like repair cars or whatever. But needless to say, they had an event with the Gateway Clipper that they were like, yeah, we're gonna have like a nice formal event, and you could bring your wives or anything like that, and we'll take a couple hours. So our dads, being the dads that they are, invited myself and your brother Nick instead of their own wives.
Boy, am I surprised.
Did you do it? Did you do stuff with the captain?
What happened on the cruise?
Nothing. It was like a regular Gateway Clipper cruise where it's just like they have dinner and then you can like, kind of, I'm sure they had like drinks or whatever, and you can, sort of just take in the sights. But I don't know. It was just a bunch of like mechanics. And I was like, oh, okay.
Did you wear your complimentary jorts?
My what?
Jorts is short for jean shorts.
Oh, Jesus. No, I did not.
That was so funny. What's the oh fuck, hold on.
All right, so I'll go on to the next thing. So I was telling Andy about this before we got on, and there's a thing where you can do where you could rent out like a boat yourself, and you can invite up to 40 people, bring your own drinks. The bar will be a cash bar and all that fun stuff. And JJ, guess how much it is for you to bring 40 guests onto a boat yourself?
$20
I'm assuming like 150
total.
Are you thinking a person, or are you thinking the whole boat?
Ooh, whole boat has to be like 250 to 300.
The
You're
whole
still-
boat, I'm saying, is going to be $40 total.
You guys are Andy. Shut up, JJ. You're trying, but you're thinking way too low. It's $1,000 to rent out the boat for like, I think it said 2 hours or something.
Oh my god!
Yeah, do your research. But the funny thing is, like, I was reading the advertisement and it was like, bring your friends. You could bring your drinks. We'll have the cash bar open, and best part is we have restrooms.
Come take a trip in our magnificent restrooms that we have.
Which those restrooms are like closets. You just like, or am I getting that mixed up with airplane restrooms?
No, I mean, well, airplanes definitely have like small bathrooms, but I mean, they're not like the Gateway Clipper bathrooms are also the same. Like they're just very, I mean, they're one rooms. They're one room. They got like a sink in there, obviously, but like it's your typical porta potty.
Yeah. And well, at least you have a good bathroom for the second chance prom.
Absolutely, that was perfect
Well, how many people can you get on a boat?
for like that sort of event, or just like in general.
Like for a wedding or like prom. I feel like you can't have more than like 100 people on it.
Oh, wait. Okay. There was a. Hold on. Passenger size for the biggest ship is 1,000 people.
Really?
Holy
Yep.
smokes!
The Majestic holds 1,000. The second biggest, Empress, holds 600. And then it goes down 400 for the Princess, 338 for the Three Rivers Queen, 310 for the Duchess, and 150 for the Countess. So you can have a decent amount of people on those ships.
Wow.
Okay, I found it.
Cool.
Here it is. Pittsburgh Party Boat. Happens during the summer. Only on Sundays. It's 2 hours. And a 2 hour cruise is $1,000 plus tax and can accommodate up to 40 people max.
40 people?
Bring your own food. Bring and choose your own music. Gateway Clipper provides cash bar featuring beer, wine, soda, and specialty drinks. Gateway Clipper provides captain, crew, and bartender for cash bar, and covered deck with ample seating for all your guests, and in all caps, restrooms.
I was.
Why is that in all caps?
We put a porta john at the end of the ship. Rule number
Don't
one.
worry, you don't throw off the side.
I just don't understand why restroom. Like for $1,000, there better be like 4 restrooms and a stripper as the captain. Like it's expensive.
At least like Dave Grohl or somebody.
It's expensive, but I get it. Like but you gotta bring your own food, and I don't know. I think it's. I did the math. It's about $25 a person. Like if you were to have 40. Yeah, if you have all 40 people come, and because we're adults, no, like, if you invite 40 people, at least 10 are going to show up because we're adults now, and that's how it works.
I don't even know 40 people.
Oh, yeah?
I'm lucky if I know 5, and 2 of them are you guys.
Yeah. All right, Andy. I see you.
All right. So if we were to have a Boys in the Burgh cruise with just the 3 of us, $1,000 divided by 3, you boys have like $350 burning in your pockets.
And let's not forget, it's $10 a beer probably. So that's going to be like at least $500 if we want to actually feel something.
Well, I mean,
we're looking at some money with that.
We could bring. I could bring Carissa, so that makes it 4. JJ can bring Katie, that makes it 5. Andy can like put a wig on his hand and be like, "This is my girlfriend."
I'm gonna bring like a mop, and like use like the other part of the mop as like the hair, and be like just put makeup on it and everything.
I thought you said your mom. I was like, what?
No, a mop, M-O-P.
Although Kathy's amazing. I could see her having a good time on the cruise.
Yeah,
I'm going to give my mom a mop. And that's going to count as a second person.
Wait, what was I going to say?
I don't know. I'm ready to wrap it up because that's all the notes I had. And if you guys have any other notes, go ahead, take it away.
Oh, I think I'm good. That's all I got.
I have fun facts.
Oh, that's right. You said we have quizzes too.
Yeah. So the fleet is believed to be the largest inland riverboat fleet in the United States. When was the first boat brought to Pittsburgh?
Ooh,
1776.
Yeah, Pittsburgh was established in 1776, wasn't it?
It was the Santa Maria, I believe.
It's
Nah,
currently on
no.
display down at the point.
I'm gonna say
Was it?
1890.
Hold on, I have A, B, and C for you.
Oh shit! I'm sorry.
You're so impatient. Goodness gracious. Okay, so the first date, A, is 1943, B is 1966, and C is 1981.
I'm
I'm
gonna go
gonna
with
go
B.
the furthest back. I'm gonna go A.
Okay. Andy?
No, he
I'm gonna
said
go
B.
B.
Oh, you said B?
He said
Yeah,
B. I
I'm gonna
said
go B.
A. Goodbye.
Oh my God. Andy wins the prize then. It was 1966 when the party liner was joined.
Wow. Oh, was this
Now
a
called
boat for
Nothing but
entertainment?
W's.
Was this a boat for
Yeah.
entertainment, or was this a boat for like just for travel?
It was originally used for entertainment.
Shit. Okay. I'm ready for the next one.
All right. Next question. Was it the Santa Maria? I'm just kidding. I don't even know where I got that from. All right. So, the Gateway Clipper fleet does many types of cruises. It does a lot of weddings, but it does a lot of shuttle services to PNC Park, Heinz Field during Pittsburgh Pirates games, Pittsburgh Steelers games, and what other games?
Is there an A, B, and C?
Pit games.
There's no A, B, and C. What do you think?
Ah, son of a bitch. What?
It's not gonna be the Riverhounds game, right?
So Pirate games, Pittsburgh Steelers, and remember, the port is on the south side shore where the Riverhounds play, so it would not be the Riverhounds.
Yeah, that's what I was
Because
gonna
they'd
say.
be
It's not
like,
gonna be the
okay,
Riverhounds.
hop on, you're here.
I know. I was like,
That'll be $12.
really, you're gonna be really paid $12 to go like 5 inches to the left.
That's what she said. So Pittsburgh Pirates, Pittsburgh Steelers, and what other games?
It's not Pitt Panthers, is it?
It is Pitt Panthers.
Andy said.
Ah.
I think Andy did say that. He said it first. But I'll take credit.
Where was? Oh, you guys won't know that one. Hold on. There was okay. Just some trivia for you. Then the fleet was once moored instead of at Station Square. It was at Monongahela Wharf, which is like way, way away. But it was also where steamboats, tugboats, and riverboats used to dock at too. So this fleet like was among the working class, but people in the working class would buy tickets to go on these party liners to relax and spend time with their families. Just a little something fun for you. Like starting in 1966 is when that happened.
The Mon Wharf is a parking lot now, isn't it?
It sure is.
And it gets flooded all the time.
It sure does. Here's some fun trivia that I learned on the Gateway Clipper Fleet tour. The Monongahela Wharf is the cheapest parking in Pittsburgh. You want to know why?
Because it floods all the time.
Because it floods all the time. How about what about? Okay, so this is not about the Gateway Clipper, but something I learned on the Gateway Clipper tour. The Highmark building in downtown Pittsburgh. There's a giant pole that is in the middle of it. They told them you can't build this building bigger than like however many feet because then it won't be stable. And the architect got pissed off and put that pole in the middle of the building. And the pole doesn't sit still. If you watch it carefully, it kind of pongs around because he never
Really?
attaches to anything. He just kind of was like, I want to beat a record, and did that.
Petty as fuck.
He was
Honestly.
petty as fuck. That's all my
Did you
trivia.
guys know? Here's my trivia. Did you guys know that 3 Gateway Clipper ships were used at sea in the battle in the War of 1812?
The first ship was in 1966. Are you high?
I don't believe that. I don't believe that one bit.
1812. That was in Europe.
I got that off Wikipedia, where the information changes every 5 minutes.
Oh, right. They went scratch it out. Whoopsies. We meant to say the Mississippi Riverboat Wars.
I think on that note, I think it's time to get out. Do you guys agree?
I do. I've enjoyed this though. This was fun.
This was fun. I know, Andy, you were tired today, and I feel like you
I did.
gained so much energy just by doing this episode.
Oh my god, I'm so tired.
That's right. He's gained energy throughout this episode.
We're
No,
not
I'm
talking
still tired.
ERG. We're talking energy.
Yeah, energy, bro.
Energy. He's letting his energy out.
Okay.
Wow.
Time to get at. You can
You know,
listen to us.
hold on. You know, like the meme where it's like the monkey and he's just crashing the symbols together. That's what's going on in my head right now. All right, say your spiel.
It was funny. I was saying my spiel. I'm like, this is usually when Andy interrupts me, and then you did.
Right on par,
You're welcome.
sir.
Right on par. You can listen to us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Be sure to leave us a comment and a 5-star review. Follow at Boys in the Burgh on Instagram and Twitter for the latest updates and newest episodes. And that's all I got. So, JJ, go ahead and sign us off.
Always a pleasure, never business.
Bye.